Welcome back to WIS News Primetime. Last night, we introduced you to a phenomenal woman named Lolita Frazier. She's a former model and founder of Strut Talk Runway Therapy. She shared her incredible story of how she struts through adversity in the face of extreme hardship through the loss of her son.
And she's impacted people across the world with her coaching practices. But there's actually a whole other side to her work that not only impacts mental and emotional health, but physical health as well.
It does. Joining us this evening with more on her work, the founder of Strut Talk Runway Therapy, Lolita Frazier, and we are delighted to have her co-founder, J. Rochelle Lowry, with us as well. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lolita, let me start with you. So inspired by your story last night. For those who may have missed it, talk to us about what put you on this journey.
So, like you said, I'm a former model turned runway trainer and body confidence coach. Started teaching people the importance of standing tall and just to strut with confidence, you know, despite whatever life challenges you have faced. And in 2016, I faced my greatest life challenge, losing my son. To gun violence is what I used to say, but I realized that it was at the hands of a hurt person. And so it's just been really important for me to teach people the power of posture and how to strut through that pain to release it so that we can save our children. Because ultimately, hurt people, not heal people. And so that's where we are today.
And as you've been helping people and teaching them these practices, I mean, what is one of the first things they say to you when you teach them this method?
Well, I think that the thing that they're most surprised about is how when they change their body, it automatically changes their mindset. And so, you know, you spend so much time trying to change your mind, not realizing that your body is already walking in that. And so it's like a no-win battle. And so just knowing that something so small that we all are able to do is already right there inside of you, you know?
Absolutely. J. Rochelle, talk to us about how you got involved in this, because when you talk about, you know, people watching me say, well, gosh, it's such a small thing, you know what I mean, to strut through adversity. But you do feel that energy, you feel that confidence when someone radiates it from the inside out. How did you get drawn into this?
Well, I actually met Lolita before this incident, this pivot point in her life. And I met her actually still with the message of Strut Talk. Back then, though, it was just something different, Model Citizens. And she took me to New York for my first time as a model to essentially still to strut through the things that I had been going through. I met her when I was homeless. I had been homeless for 4 years, and kind of like me coming out of homelessness, we capped it with this Battle Strut New York Fashion Week trip. And I've been rocking with her ever since.
I like it.
That is amazing. And what did that feel like to do that trip and to strut it out?
Liberating, freeing, and it really gave me an empowering sense of self and confidence that I'm building on, that I've built on from that day to this day now.
It's amazing.
It's incredible. Lolita, when you talk about the components of this program, obviously the mental component that you touched on, the emotional component in navigating grief and the other emotions and challenges of life. But there's also a physical component that comes into play in taking care of mind, body, and spirit.
Yes, absolutely. Number one, walking with intent, what people don't understand, we walk every day, but it's a great form of exercise. When you're in great posture, it also affects your mind, and so it creates happiness. But outside of that, you know, having poor posture can speed up things like osteoporosis, you know, create injury. Great posture is the total opposite of that. And I started working with breast cancer survivors. And one of the things with breast cancer survivors is that their bone density, I guess it's lowered or, you know, compromised because of their disease. But being in good posture is something that can help build their bones and muscles and to make those things work properly. And so, like I said, it's the psychological, physical, it's so many different things like all in one. But like I said, overall, it's creating like that intention behind just simple movement.
Absolutely.
A simple movement like walking, you know, and so we always say core tight, you know? And so walking with intent can build every step that you take, you're building on your body. A stronger body, you know, equates to also a stronger mind. You know?
Absolutely, and that confidence as well.
And that confidence.
Yeah. And so for people to practice this on a daily basis, what are some things that they should keep in mind? Just some little things to think about.
All right, so we have like a five list, a checklist, okay?
Okay.
So every day when you get up, these are the things that you would
Okay.
check off. Okay, so first before anything, you want to make sure you breathe and reset.
Okay.
You know, just get yourself into position, you know? The first thing is you will
chin up.
chin up.
Okay.
Okay.
Chin
We have
up.
no reason to look down.
Got it.
Okay, everything for us is up. But you want to also roll your shoulders back.
I love that. I
Okay.
do that every morning.
When
yeah.
you roll your shoulders back, that's like releasing that weight of the world.
Yeah.
You know, that
Yeah.
pressure that's
That
on you. So
pressure,
your shoulders
that
back.
release.
And then when your shoulders are back, your chest.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Your chest
You got it,
automatically is
Jay
out.
Rochelle. Yes,
All right.
yes,
Your chest
yes.
is out. That's when you feel power.
Yes.
That's like Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Super. Anybody that you Superman. It's like dun da da da.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
yes.
like chest out. That's the confidence, and then your
Okay.
core is tight.
Yes.
And the last thing, and the core is tight because you want to make sure that you're taking steps with intent, with
Gotcha.
purpose.
Yes.
It keeps you structured.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then your mind right.
Your mind right.
And with
of
your
course.
mind being right, it's just reminding yourself of not how far you have to go, but how far you've come, and that every step that you take, that this is your story, and nobody can strut it like you.
Like you. Ladies, thank you for
you
sharing
so
your
much.
stories. Much more information about the program on WYSTV.com, and we appreciate you being
Yes.
with
Thank
us
you.
tonight.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Primetime after this.